Everyone loves a little mystery in WWE Games. Who attacked my ally? Who attacked the GM? Who attacked me? We've seen it all happen in WWE Games, but in this video, we're going to look back at a specific kind of mystery attacker, that being those who attacked us whilst masked, and eventually unmasking them to find out who it was all along. Before we get into today's video, make sure you're subscribed with all notifications turned on. Let's see if we can hit 2,500 likes on today's video. The first masked attacker storyline in this video is from WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009's Road to WrestleMania mode, specifically Chris Jericho. In Jericho's Road to WrestleMania, you'll be attacked during your WWE title match at the Royal Rumble event, causing you to not win the WWE title due to the DQ. After the event, Jericho begins an investigation where he needs to question certain people to find more about the identity of this masked man. After quizzing a bunch of people, you're left with two suspects of interest: Randy Orton.
That's assault, man. I should go and tell—
Don't talk. Listen. The masked man wears camo, and I know all about your military past, Randy. And knowing you, you'll take any shortcut to become WWE champion.
Shane already cleared me of any suspicion. I am clean. You've got nothing on me.
Jericho, I've got some good news for you. My people have zeroed in on someone without an alibi. Sounds suspicious to me. Go meet him in the ring now. Oh, and you're welcome.
And Mr. Kennedy.
Get out of the way. I'm late, and I have a match tonight. Against you, even. Yeah, so? I'm from Green Bay, genius. It's cold there.
Well, I think things are heating up around here. See you in the ring.
You're then given an option of calling either Orton or Kennedy out as the masked attacker. Now, picking Mr. Kennedy leads to a completely different path that makes things a little more confusing, along with him technically being the wrong choice. So we are just going to stick with accusing Orton for the video.
For weeks now, someone has been trying to get under my skin like a rash. First with code, then with sneak attacks. Randy Orton. You thought Shane would bail you out? You thought your old army pants still fit? You cost me the WWE Championship and somehow got your own title shot tonight. If you think I'm gonna sit down for that, you better get that swelled head of yours checked. Get out here!
It's the Masked Man, or should I say, Randy Orton. I'm still not sure who it is, but he looks mad.
After that scene's over, you'll now have to fight the masked man and try to rip off his mask, with there being a minigame to show how close you are to ripping it off. But as you'll see in this next scene, Jericho gets close, but it's not enough to finally reveal the masked man.
Stop the fighting right now. Get him!
Wait, why are they surrounding Jericho? They're treating him like a common criminal. What is going on around here? What about our main event title match?
A few weeks later, the masked man is seen backstage attacking John Cena, so it's a perfect opportunity to not only save Cena, but finally get that mask off. So once again, you have to complete a minigame and rip the mask off. Although this time, when you do complete the minigame, you'll get a scene of the masked man finally being revealed.
I'm not sure I saw what I think I saw. It was Randy Orton. He's the Masked Man.
Moving on to WWE 2K19, and in this My Career there's actually 2 different Masked Attackers that appear in storyline. The first Masked Attacker actually appears very early in the story. After going through hell with Braun Strowman to impress Triple H on an episode of Raw, Buzz will be offered an NXT contract that he gladly accepts. After the Raw show, a scene will play of Buzz being very excited about his contract offer, with him being filmed with fans outside the arena as he cuts a little promo for them, though that promo will be cut off early by the Masked Attacker.
Was tonight just a one-time thing, or are you signing with WWE? Well, actually, I was literally just offered an NXT contract, and I can't wait to get started. You should just skip NXT and go straight to the main roster. Actually, you know what? Hey, Triple H, you say listen to your audience? Well, the audience is saying that I'm good enough to go straight to the main roster, which actually, I think I proved it tonight by going toe-to-toe with Braun Strowman in a steel cage and not backing down, but...
Hey, stop. Leave him alone. What was that all about? Did you get that on video? Hey, are you okay?
After this, Buzz will have his NXT contract rescinded by Triple H for fighting with fans outside the show, and is forced to then go back to the indies with the WWE dream looking to be dead. Buzz along with Baron Blade travel to a Mexican indie show, but whilst traveling, Buzz notices the Masked Attacker going into the show.
Wakey, wakey, earthquakey.
We're having an earthquake?
No. Just playing the wrestler wake-up game, man. Relax.
You might want to choose a less terrifying wrestler name next time.
Yeah, noted. We made it.
Already? It really didn't seem like we were driving 2 days.
Gee, I wonder why. It's because you've been asleep the entire 2 days.
Hey, I need my genius promoter rest. How do you say I need a shower in Spanish?
Necesita un shower? I don't know. I don't remember the word for shower.
You're a lot of help.
Did you see that?
What?
That masked guy who attacked me, he's here. I just saw him.
I think you're seeing things from being awake for so long.
I'm telling you, that was him.
How about you get some rest before your big match tonight? We need to keep all our momentum going. Can't have any setbacks due to hallucinations, you know.
That wasn't a hallucination.
All right. Wait, stop, pull over!
What? What is it? Did you see him?
No! I want to try some authentic Mexican street corn.
You're the worst.
Was Buzz just seeing things? Or was the Masked Attacker really there? We find out during the match that he is in fact actually there and interrupts the match, causing a no contest. The Masked Attacker is taken backstage by security and is then unmasked. Though Buzz will find out, he is still far from finding out who attacked him, as they had actually unmasked a fan who was cosplaying as his attacker and interrupted his match for attention.
Now do you believe me?
I guess so.
Look, I don't know why you're doing this, but I am not gonna let you try to ruin my career ever again.
Lo siento, soy un fan y solo quería atención. Perdóname, por favor.
What's he saying? Did he admit to everything?
No, he's a fan. He's just craving attention. He's a copycat. He's not the same guy. Let him go.
Buzz will continue his indie run and helps BCW grow to heights never before seen. Due to BCW's growing popularity, Baron Blade books a famous arena that once held WWE Raw events. BCW's huge pay-per-view event was all going to plan with record pay-per-view buys, until Triple H had ordered the pay-per-view shut down due to WWE having exclusive rights to air pay-per-views from this arena. So in retaliation, a plan is made by Buzz to invade NXT multiple times, which all go to plan, and annoy Triple H enough that he invites Buzz to NXT to have a match against a mystery opponent.
You can catch more of the two of us on BCW when Triple H here isn't trying to shut down our shows.
Listen, we can stand here and go back and forth, and then you can try to invade again next week in some other not-so-clever way. But I have a different proposal instead. You want to be on NXT so bad? You can come back and have an actual sanctioned match. I just happen to have the perfect opponent for you, Buzz. So what do you say?
You got yourself a deal.
That's great, because after next week, your life will be changed forever.
What do you mean by that? I don't care, as long as it means we'll never have to see these two losers again. There's a feeling of tension in the air as Buzz is about to find out the identity of his opponent.
Sorry, Buzz. I'm not your opponent tonight. But I did personally select him. You see, I did a little digging these past couple of weeks, and I was able to track down the person who cost you your shot at WWE. And that's who you're facing tonight. Come on out.
No, it can't be! Who would have imagined? Leave it to the cerebral assassin to pull off something like this. I love it! To bring our audience up to speed, Buzz had a WWE contract, but an altercation with this masked fan forced Triple H to rescind that contract. Guys, Buzz is in absolute shock.
Well, he better snap out of it or he's going to get beat up by this fan a second time.
During the match, Buzz will unmask the attacker, revealing him to be Buzz's mentor, Baron Blade.
It looks like he finally might find out who cost him his WWE contract.
That's Baron Blade, the owner of BCW.
I'm sorry, but I can explain. I attacked you after your WWE tryout because I didn't want to lose you. Without you, BCW wouldn't last. But more importantly, I didn't want to lose my protege. You're like a son to me. And I know after you lost your dad, I was like a father to you.
Don't you ever mention my father again.
Please try to understand. I know I messed up, but I had good intentions.
Good intentions? You cost me my dream. I trusted you with everything. My safety, my career, my entire life.
This is why I didn't want to invade NXT. I knew Triple H would use this to drive us apart.
No, Triple H didn't drive us apart. You drove us apart. I never want to see you or talk to you again. We are done.
Wait, just please forgive me. Go ahead, hit me if it makes you feel better. I deserve it.
You're not worth it.
I told you, this match would change your life forever.
The other masked attacker happens later in the story when you're in a rivalry with Bray Wyatt. After some back and forth attacks which included a van being set on fire and then a house being set on fire, so a masked attacker at this point? That's nothing compared to what we saw before. So on an episode of Raw, after a tag team match, Bray Wyatt will appear and attack both you and your partner. You get the upper hand until a mysterious figure in a sheep's mask joins in on the attack.
He still managed to come out on top. What a return to Monday Night Raw. Not again. Apparently Bray Wyatt has unfinished business.
And he's not alone.
Oh, and look at the punches teeing off. Sent to the outside. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
Buzz is outnumbered now.
What are they going to do? Ooh, what an elbow. Ouch.
Bray Wyatt making his presence felt. What a shocking turn of events.
It's Finn Balor.
Luckily for Buzz, he appears to have made an ally in Finn Balor.
I want to know who the heck that guy in the sheep mask was. Byron, go ask Bray.
No thanks.
After being attacked by Bray and his sheep-masked follower the week prior, Bray unmasks the attacker, and behind the mask is Buzz's best friend, Cole Quinn, who's been possessed by the evil Bray Wyatt.
I welcomed you back last week because I missed you, Buzz. I really did. We became so close before your unfortunate injuries took you away from me. So I waited eagerly for you to return while you convalesced. But it was during that time that I met a man. Someone who was once a host of your parasitic behavior. You traveled up and down the road together. But when it came time to emerge from the underground, you left his carcass for the vultures. He was no use to you anymore, but he is of great use to me. You see, in our last encounter, you destroyed something important to me, and now I will destroy someone important to you. But this is of your doing, Buzz. You left him for the vultures, remember? I'm simply doing what comes naturally. Swooping down and consuming the flesh that you left exposed.
We still have no idea who this guy is. You have got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt has recruited Cole Quinn? Or whatever's left of him.
Somehow, this just got even more personal.
And at this point, you're now given the choice to either try and talk sense to Cole Quinn.
Cole, it's me. I don't know what he's done to you, but I know you're still in there somewhere. You're just confused. I know he can play tricks on your mind because that's what he did to me, but whatever he told you, it's not true. I'm your friend. I care about you.
Your words are falling on deaf ears. Cole, show him whose side you're on.
Last time we saw Cole Quinn, he was wrestling in Japan. This is not the same Cole Quinn we saw then.
No, that Cole Quinn was on good terms with Buzz, and now it appears Bray Wyatt has broken Cole down both physically and mentally.
Or you can choose to attack Bray Wyatt.
And again, Bray Wyatt and Cole Quinn gang up on Buzz. It's Finn Balor. The Demon King was not going to sit back and let this happen to Buzz.
Bray has some kind of powerful mental hold on Cole. What does Kurt Angle have to do with any of this?
And the last entry in this video is hardly a mystery, but it is still a masked attacker. In WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011's Road to WrestleMania, you play through Rey Mysterio's storyline and go down the face path, which means you didn't forgive Jack Swagger for hitting you with his car and causing you an injury, quite rightly so. Well, later on in this path, there'll be a match where your friend Evan Bourne is facing a debuting luchador called Todo Americano, which is quite obviously Jack Swagger. But anyway, you watch this match with the commentary team, and as the match progresses, Rey and the commentators notice something's off about this Todo Americano. And not long after he gets himself DQ'd, he continues to attack Evan after the match. Rey will quickly come to save the day and unmasks Todo Americano for the least shocking surprise ever in the history of WWE Games. It was so obvious.
These two are going at it like bitter enemies.
He's setting up the 619.
Big counter by this newcomer.
Now what's he going for?
It was Jack Swagger.
Todo Americano. That means All-American.
Swagger was trying to be clever here, but once again, Mysterio turned him away. What will happen in 6 days when Swagger tries to become World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania?
And that was the 4 times you unmasked your mystery attacker in WWE Games. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you remember to give it a like so we can hit 2,500 likes in this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe with all those notifications turned on, because obviously you don't want to miss me voice over more of these videos, right? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.